Hey guys, you're listening to the English Made Simple show. This is episode number 211, number 211, número 211. Welcome back, amigos y amigas. So welcome back and a Happy New Year. Happy New Year, everyone. If you're listening to this episode in real time in January of 2019, I'm sure you just celebrated the new year. And if you're following the Chinese horoscope, Happy New Year, the year of the pig. It's the year of the pig, the year 2019. And what does that mean? Okay, what does it mean? There is a meaning to this. The year of the pig represents luck and fortune. And in my books, it also represents laziness and clumsiness. All right, guys, my name is Milena. I'll be your host today. You can find me at englishmadesimple.net or englishmadesimple.net. And now, why did I mention Chinese New Year? Or Chinese horoscope, I should say. Well, here in Australia, where I live, we also follow the Chinese New Year or Chinese horoscope, actually, and we would also celebrate the Chinese New Year, which happens in February. It takes place in February. I think it's on the 5th of February. I have to check that. So I'm not big on celebrations and parties as much as I used to be in my younger days. Like, for example, this New Year, I just stayed at home and watched the fireworks on TV, and it was awesome. So the Chinese New Year happens on the 5th of February, and there will be some street parties in most of the Australian cities. It's also a big celebration here in Australia. Anyhow, I just thought that you should know that. I don't know. Maybe it's useful to know if you follow horoscope. Cool bananas. Let's proceed with today's show. Today's episode has been brought to you by my pronunciation video, where I talk about how you can improve your own pronunciation when you're learning English at home by learning about phonetic alphabet. And you can find this video at englishmadesimple.net/speak. Great. Today's show is about 5 random words my friend didn't know she was pronouncing wrong until she watched a movie with me. Okay. Don't watch a movie with me. I'll pick on you, okay? Okay, so she didn't know that these words were wrong, that she heard them on TV. She didn't know about these words, and then she asked me what these words were. So I'm here to share these words with you. They are in a completely random order. I just want to know if you guys maybe had the same problem, if you ever heard these words before. Let's see. So the words were almond, engine, rural, squirrel, and leopard. Let's look at the first word, almond. Almond is a nut. It is spelled as A-L-M-O-N-D, and there is a silent L. So my friend didn't know there was a silent L in there. And when you say it, you kind of prolong that almond. And in Spanish, the word almond is almendra. The next word my friend didn't know to pronounce was the word engine. It is spelled with an E, and you would think that it would sound like engine, but it is actually engine. An engine. So for those of you who don't know what this word means, I looked it up, and I kind of like the definition of this word engine by Weon Inteligente or the online dictionary. So according to Weon Inteligente, an engine is a noun, and it is a machine with moving parts that converts power into motion. If you think of a car, when you drive a car, the vehicle you drive, it has an engine that moves the car as soon as you start it with a key. Hopefully that explains the word engine. Hopefully that was crystal clear. The third word she struggled with was the word rural. Rural. Okay. Now, this is an adjective to describe areas that are remote. They are not central. They are not in the city. For example, you can say a rural town. It is a small town somewhere in a countryside surrounded by farms. So the opposite of rural would be urban, meaning a well-populated city. So urban means it's central to everything and it's dense or full of people. Okay, so the word rural was hard to pronounce for my friend. It is spelled as R-U-R-A-L, but it sounds like there is an O somewhere in there, rural. So we've got 2 more words today, and the last 2 words that I wanted to share with you are actually the words that stand for animals, the types of animals, I should say. The 4th word my friend struggled to pronounce was squirrel. Squirrel. And now I'm going to struggle to spell it, okay? It's a funny word to spell. It's a really, really tricky one. So the word squirrel is spelled as S-Q-U-I-R-R-E-L. S-Q-U-I-R-R-E-L. Squirrel. Funny. Okay. I haven't seen a squirrel in Australia, I have to be honest with you, and I find that really strange. I find it really bizarre that there are no squirrels in Australia. There are other animals, but the squirrels are these small and tiny animals with bushy tails. They're really cute. They live on the tree and they eat nuts. They're usually shy around people. They're scared of people. I've seen them in Europe, but apparently they don't exist in Australia. I think they also exist in South America. I have to check. I didn't check my facts. And also in North America, they also exist there. Anyway, but I hope that makes sense. So these are little animals that live on the trees and they eat nuts. And they look really cute. Okay, and the last animal in the list was the word leopard. L-E-O-P-A-R-D. L-E-O. You would think that it's pronounced Leo, but it's pronounced leopard. I better confess something to you guys. The first time I saw this word, a long time ago, I also mispronounced it as well. It is a tricky one. It is spelled, as I mentioned earlier, as L-E-O-P-A-R-D, but it is pronounced as leopard. And leopard is an animal, it's like a cat, a large cat that lives in Africa and Southern Asia. It has a brown coat with black dots, and these black dots are also called spots. And unlike squirrels, okay, leopards can be dangerous to humans, so don't cuddle it. If you see a leopard somewhere in the wild, it's not a cat, okay, it's a wild cat. Don't approach it. It is a wild animal and it will probably eat you, so don't pet it. So these were some completely random words I wanted you to know because English language can be random sometimes, okay? It can be random at times, and you know, there are lots of silent letters and tricky words that we have to learn. So hopefully that was helpful to you guys. I don't know what you thought about these words. Have you ever come across them? Have you ever struggled to pronounce them yourselves? So do me a favor, after today's episode, if you haven't already done it, watch my pronunciation video. Go to englishmadesimple.net/speak to help you learn to use the phonetic alphabet, which will help you pronounce words, okay? And then once you do that, once you watch the video, open your dictionary or go online, check an online dictionary and double check how you're pronouncing these words. The ones that my friend had hard time pronouncing, have you been saying them wrong? If you have to listen to this episode again, have a listen to those words and think about them. Have you been saying them wrong at all? Ever? Great. Now you know it. Just another thing before we finish today's episode. If you have plans to travel and study English in Australia, in 2019, but you're not sure how to get there to Australia, then please go to englishmadesimple.net/study to get in touch with the team at Tour Studies. They will help you organize the visa, accommodation, and insurance so you can come here to learn English and travel around Australia. And pet kangaroos if you want, or swim with sharks. All right, the link again was englishmadesimple.net/study if you're planning to learn English in Australia. Great. Thanks again for joining me today, amigos y amigas. I hope you have an awesome week. You've been an amazing audience as always. And you've been jamming with Milena from English Made Simple. Have an awesome rest of the week. Until next time, hasta la próxima.